And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. We have, what an eventful day, and by the way, it's still ongoing, the sort of pro-Palestine or pro-Hamas demonstrations in the city of London. And at the time of recording this video, the Met Police have announced that 442 Palestine Action supporters and others have been arrested. Now, where is the outrage? 4 weeks after the United Kingdom protest and the United Kingdom rally, we heard about the 26 arrests at this peaceful protest, of course, which was hundreds of thousands of people that attended. However, just a handful of that, around just over 1,000 or 1,000 people, have descended into London. Obviously, there was the Palestine Action, who are a proscribed terrorist organisation. We've seen them, of course, a lot of them get arrested. But now down in Downing Street, we've, of course, seen more as they have gone down in their numbers and, again, just causing a nuisance, as they always do, having to be kettled in by police as they confront police, many more being arrested at the scene. Now, in today's video, again, we as I said, we've got the Met Police statement there about the 442 that have been arrested in central London after the protesters gathered in support of the terror group. However, I just want to see, as journalists, we're actually able to ask them, and as you probably can imagine, you can blow a candle out in between their ears. There is nothing there. And yeah, they start to get really angry with the journalists asking them questions. Let's get through some of the video footage. I want to go through some footage, of course, so you can see that these protests aren't necessarily peaceful at all. And of course, they do demand a lot of the police's time. They do cause chaos on Downing Street, and look at the police presence there. Look how they act with the police as well. And tell me that right now, that we aren't being gaslit by our country when they talk about, you know, British patriots when they protest. But also listen to these interviews as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into the video footage.
Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution! Free Palestine! Freedom! Never gonna shame, shame! Your hands are facing back!
Breach the line. And they tried to beat me up earlier, so that was very lovely. Not normal carefully. But there were some flags over there. There was some flags over there. Move back! Move back! Juicy! I'm here behind you. Thank you. Your hands are bloody too! Brave officers, well done. Thank you very much.
Now, that was from like an hour ago or so in Downing Street. These protests are still currently going on in Downing Street. But what do you notice about the police? They're not wearing any riot gear. Anything to do with British patriots, they're always dressed from head to toe in riot gear. And of course, you can see there the actual the pro-Palestine or pro-Hamas protesters are in fact actually attacking the police in some of that video footage. And that's just a small segment of what we've seen today. There's been a lot that has been ongoing. Now, I love when reporters ask these individuals questions, and you probably guessed they absolutely have nothing in between the ears. Yeah, fair play to these journalists for trying to get answers and trying to have a debate with them. However, they're aggressive and they label this in particular journalist far right.
Why do I promote hate?
That's all you do.
Why do I promote hate?
Far right, that's all you
Why
do.
am I
You ain't
far right?
even got
What makes
real
me far
sources.
right?
I know you're far right.
What makes me far right?
No, you're far
If you're
right.
going to call
No,
someone far
darling,
right,
you're far right.
Why am I far
You're
right?
not even a journalist.
Why am I far
You're
right?
not even a journalist.
Well, this is
You're
what
a
journalism
journalist.
is it not?
Darling, I could be a better journalist than you.
Okay, well, what makes it far right then? It's a prescribed terrorist
Yes, it is appropriate when Israel is committing genocide.
But there was a terrorist attack
Israel
in
is committing
Manchester.
genocide.
A terrorist attack in
Israel is committing
There was a
genocide.
terrorist attack in
Israel is committing
Manchester.
genocide.
Do you understand
There is a
why?
live genocide.
Do you understand why?
There is a live genocide.
Do you understand why people
There is
might
a
be
live
genocide?
genocide happening.
Do you know what? Funnily enough, in the middle of my live stream, I legit think there's a pro-Palestine protest happening outside my place in Paris. You probably can't hear it whilst I'm live. If it is, I might go and have a little look. Yeah, there's something going on outside there. I'll have a look in a minute afterwards, by the way. But have a little look at another interview here again with another far-left lunatic. Just listen to them. Just listen to them.
Do you support what they're doing here?
It's not really about supporting what people are doing. You're here for your own reasons. So I think what you are trying to look at is look for divisions and look to blame people.
No, I'm looking to understand
I was listening
what
to you.
people are thinking of why they're here.
It doesn't really matter. They're all here for their own reasons, right? But I think what you're trying to do is look for things to blame these people for, to make them look stupid, to power your own agenda.
No, definitely not. I'm here as a reporter to find out, and if they won't talk to me, if they don't want to talk to us, you know, there's nothing more than I can assume.
But the thing is, you're focusing a lot on, oh, people don't want to talk to us.
Yes.
But you could just try and open a dialogue and talk. But you're more interested in saying, oh, no one wants to talk to us, because that's more exciting for you.
Well, why are you here, sir?
I'm here just to listen and look and hear what people have to say.
That's
all.
exactly what we are here for, but they
know.
won't speak to us.
But you spend a lot of time to the camera saying, oh, no one wants to talk to us, because it serves your agenda.
I just asked you why you're here, and you said,
I just said, I'm here to listen to people.
and I've asked you, do you support it?
But that's not really support what? Support who?
Well, exactly what you're here to see. You see, you're talking around in circles.
I'm not talking around in circles. You're saying the same thing because you're trying to find an angle to make me look stupid.
No, I am not. I am genuinely asking you, do you support what is going on here?
What is going on here? What exactly?
Well, they want the right to protest,
Okay, I support that.
and they obviously want to stop what they see as genocide in Israel.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you support it?
Yeah, but it seems like you're trying to get something out of that. Do you understand what I mean? You've got
Well, I'm trying to get an answer.
Yeah, I've just given you an answer. So, do you understand what I mean?
No, sir. I'm asking you, do you support what they are doing here? And
Of course, it's their right to protest.
yes, and do you support the fact that they're putting serious stress on the Metropolitan Police making these arrests?
Come on now, there's a reason why they're doing that. It's to make a point.
Okay, okay, sir.
No. You're really trying hard to find a way to make myself and all the other supporters here look stupid. That is really your only reason for
No,
being
sir.
here.
We are
It
here
is,
to
absolutely
report the
is.
facts of what is going on.
Fucking lunatic, isn't he? What an absolute lunatic he is. He's got nothing there in between the ears at all. He literally has nothing there. But I really don't like the double standards that we're seeing. And again, you're just seeing more video footage just keeping on showing up on X. And I'm sure most of you are in live streams of guys on the ground. And I credit to those individuals that are out on the ground and actually documenting this stuff. So always support your citizen journalists and what they're posting online. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a clear double standard at play. I'm still waiting for Sadiq Khan condemning these arrests as well. 442 pretty much makes those 26 not look too bad then, does it? Really, when you're looking at it in terms of the population as well. Bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Let's have a little look on the chat quickly. You're a lonely big boy. Get a girlfriend and settle down. You don't have to go out with those troublemakers, please. Nah, I'm not. No, I can just hear it. It's a ruckus outside, to be fair. I'm actually trying to make out what they're saying. I'm bearing in mind it's French. But it's the same sort of beats as we were just hearing in those protests. So I was like watching those videos and then I'm just like hearing it. I'm going, am I imagining something right now? But I can hear it. It's like the drums and da-da-da. There's definitely a protest happening out there. I don't know what it's going to be, but Paris is a fairly liberal place. You see a lot of these lunatics cutting about as well, so it's probably the same case. Yeah. Yeah, that dude made himself look really, really stupid. Yeah, but the problem is with this modern day Europe, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're infiltrating everywhere. They're the sort of loudest voices, but they don't make up the majority, but they are everywhere. They're taking over all of the countries in Europe and protesting in the streets. I'm quite fond of the UAE. I like the UAE a lot, by the way. If you ever get a chance to go to Dubai, it's a great place. But I would never ever think in my wildest dreams protest anything there. I wouldn't even go around waving flags there. You're a guest and you respect everything. Why don't people have the same respect in countries that they're visitors from? But obviously the individuals, of course, that we're seeing, like that unwashed white boy with long hair who's, I don't know, trying to make a tribute act of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I mean, these are also complicit. These Bristol uni students that have never really lived in the real world, get their information from TikTok Reels and don't really understand the full scale of what's happening. And the funny thing is with the whole Palestine movement as well, is that a ceasefire is currently in play. And of course, it's pretty much the end. If, of course, Hamas do agree a deal with Donald Trump by Sunday, it's game over. So why are they still protesting and why are they still going for it? It's mental. It really is. But yeah, they're going to keep on going and you're going to get idiots in this movement because the thing is, it's not about the issue in Palestine. These individuals need a place to be outraged about. If they were so outraged, where are the Nigerian flags as well? Why aren't people talking about the genocide that is currently happening in Nigeria also? But ladies and gentlemen, I won't keep you long. Hit like button, hit subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will see you all later in another live stream. Probably tomorrow because I'm absolutely zapped. I'm not going to lie. Take care.